Alrighty, and we got some boxes with some more parts in it. So let's get these open and I'll show you what I got. Remember, kids, always cut towards yourself. Bars. Alright, and we got the crash bar unboxed. Looks like we got some hardware there. Might go ahead and throw this one on tonight. Let's get it out of the plastic real quick. So unfortunately, this is a little bit more of like a matte black than it is a gloss black. I was under the impression this was supposed to be a gloss black, but honestly, for the price, I'm probably just going to go ahead and put it on because I don't feel like waiting to get another one. If it really bothers me that much, maybe I'll get a different one put on later down the road. So maybe we'll go ahead and start on this. A sneak peek at the bars. They're more of that gloss black, kind of what I was expecting. Alrighty, and as you can see, this bike looks a little different. I started tearing it apart some more. I'm trying to take this rear fender off now. This thing's a project to get off, unfortunately. I got the front fender off it already, the side covers. So after I get this off, all I have to do is a tank in the front fairing, and then we'll get them all sanded down and ready to paint. I went ahead and picked up a cheap Harbor Freight spray gun, so we'll see how that goes. It's got to be better than what I got going on here. The three color bike, the matte black, the gloss black, the dark purple. But yeah, let's get to taking this thing off and having an all night revival. Some will call the women and some will steal the Bible. For the sake of my survival. Even though I'm making this look easy, like I know what I'm doing, I assure you that I don't 100% know what I'm doing. I'm not completely without knowledge on working on bikes, but most of my stuff has been Evos and some shovelhead stuff, so that's where a lot of my knowledge comes from. I've never taken one of these fenders off. I've taken one off of my Softail, but I mean, it's a little bit different. So I'm just loosening the bolts that I see that are gonna be in the way, are gonna be a problem, and it should ideally just slide out that way, but we shall see. So we'll keep pushing forward.
Tell me I was never good enough. Remind me of the demons that I've been running from. Tell me who the hell you thought I was, or just blame it on the person I've become. Lately, I don't give a fuck, 'cause I can't be myself when I'm with anyone. And maybe I'm already gone, I'll never be the same. Hitting me like a hurricane, hitting me like a tidal wave, and I don't know why I draw my mind to everything they say. Hitting me like a hurricane, hitting me like a...
Alright, and I got it off. You can see that little that front bolt right there. That was tucked in behind that tire. It took a lot of persistence and some electrical tape, 1/4-inch ratchet, and I had a T40. They make ones like this, and I have one that's kind of more like a ratchet style, but it was so tight in there. Literally, there was just enough room just to get this in there, and with a lot of patience and stubbornness, I was able to get it out. There's a lot of good words said, and maybe a thing or two thrown, but it's out. So let's get to continue to assemble this and get to painting. I think I'm gonna start sanding the rear fender, and then Then I'll move on to the tank and the front fairing, but everything else is off, so we're almost there. We're getting somewhere. Alrighty, so just got this part out. Got it all unhooked. Got this one from up here. The seat bolt out. The wiring harness that goes on it. Now I just have to take all this out, take the plate off, and get to sanding it. So you'll see me sanding some more stuff here pretty soon, and we'll go from there. And there we go. I also suggest if you do this to get an actual mask. All this dust that's coming up is probably not good for me, and this probably doesn't do as much as one of those like tighter masks could. But as you can tell, the ratty old orbital sander I'm using, I'm not too up on my painting tools. I'm also painting with a Harbor Freight spray gun, so we'll see how this even comes out, really. But we're doing it. It's going to look better than the mismatch nightmare we have going on anyways. So I'm going to keep sanding down on this, get all this clear coat off, because that's what's coming up right now. And as soon as I get somewhere good, I'll stop and I'll show you guys. Alright, so we're on to day 3. I got an actual dust mask today. And I got the tank off. You can see the bike over there. More of a mess is being made in my front yard, but we're getting somewhere. And yeah, I got the front fairing off too. So everything's off at this point. Now it's just time to sand it so I can actually spray it, get it painted, and then all of it goes in reverse back on the bike. So right now I'm trying to get this gunk stuff off. So that's real fun. But patience, and we'll get through it. Alrighty, so I just got these put on, but we had a little bit of an ignition switch issue. This bike previously has been in an accident, and I know the front fairing's been replaced, and the front end he went over the handlebars, so it was all the front end's been replaced. The frame wasn't bent. I made sure of that before I bought it, but turns out when he had the accident, this had cracked, and when I took the top plate of this off, this all kind of came apart, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately, that's the stuff you find when you buy a bike that has been in an accident before. The good dude I bought it from, he just fixed himself. It was never claimed, so it doesn't have a branded title at least. But there are these little things like this that you will find on bikes like this. Other than that, I mean, the frame's straight, and there's little odds and ends like that I'm finding, but unfortunately this is gonna have to be something I'm gonna have to replace, because I don't want to risk that being a thing, because you can see it's been like that for a while, the way it's cracked. There's dirt all up in this as well, so I'm glad I found this now instead of when I was out riding it somewhere. But once again, for what I paid for the bike, I knew there was going to be little things like that. But, yeah, you can tell this bike's really apart right now. I didn't plan on doing this, but we're painting it, and I want it to look good, so step by step, we're getting there. But, yeah, keep staying tuned for this journey. I don't even know where we're at in it right now. I've been filming so much stuff that I don't know if I'm gonna post this as one big video or if it's gonna be several. This might be the ending of one video right now, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. I got everything off at least. We're sanding everything. Everything's been hit with the first layer of sanding. Besides the bags, I gotta do those, but I ran out of sandpaper, so I gotta get more. But I wanted to do that today. I found some unfortunate stuff, and I also found that I'm going to need the extended brake line and a new clutch cable for this, which sucks, but we'll get that stuff for it, and we'll keep going, and we'll get it done. So we started the painting process. Right now I am painting the top of the bags. Over here I have some stuff that's already been painted, like the rear fender and that. On the rear fender, I was trying to get the gun dial done a little bit too, and the side covers as well. They came out all right. I don't think they look horrible. Clean that camera lens. I think what came out the best, as we'll wander over here. I think what came out the best is probably the front fairing, which is like amongst the most important to come out the best. You can see a little bit of my beginningness of this. It's still a little wet, but you can see where I get a little orange peel on it. But this is my first time ever like any sort of like spraying out like automotive wise. So I don't think I did too bad for my first time working with a $20 Harbor Freight gun. So yeah, right now I'm on the bags. They're coming out pretty decently. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going on this. The tank has a dent in it that I wish it didn't, but it does. It's got this big old, that's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's got a, and I didn't want to buy a dent puller for it, and the shops in town or won't pull it, so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just paint it. At least the bike's all one color now, and it looks pretty decent, really, compared to what it did. The paint was pretty bad on that tank, anyways, and the bags and the front fairing were black, so it was all mismatched colors, and the rest of it that wasn't mismatched, the paint was real scratched up, real bad. Probably could have polished it and made it paint better on the stuff that was left, but then it was still a different color from the rest of the bike. So this is the paint I had to lay around. The paint was free to me. I still have another gallon of it, so I'll probably keep that around. That way, if I ever decide to like want to pop that dent one day, I can pull the tank, pop the dent, put it back together, spray it with the paint I have. But I think it's gonna come up pretty decent. I might try to like buff it a little bit once it's like dried, and see what that does for it. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going on this, and I'm hopefully gonna start somewhat putting the bike back together, maybe today or tomorrow. We'll see. It might also be a week from now because I'm leaving and I won't be back for a week. So yeah, we'll see what we get. So let's keep going. All right, and there's a gas tank. Still has that dent in it, but oh well. We'll let these dry for a minute. Everything looks like it's coming out pretty well. Not too bad on the spray. If you're a professional automotive painter, then you're probably gonna think this looks like shit. But for me, being my first time with a $20 Harbor Freight gun, I think it came out about as good as you can expect it to, really. Especially the tank, I think it came out the best. Also the top of these bags. Those are kind of some of the things that I was really wanting to make sure came out well, because you definitely see a lot on the top of the bag. This stuff's pretty dry now, so yeah, here it is. Here's the color. You can kind of see that shimmer on it, especially little metal flakes that are in it. So yeah, I think it looks good, and we'll keep going on this, and then we'll honestly, I think this is gonna be the end of this video. In the next video, we'll start putting the bike back together and getting the bars done, getting the crash bar on, getting the stereo installed. We got a whole nother video worth of content, but I wanted to show you this. This has been over kind of the span of a week, if it kind of jumps around a lot. Sorry about that. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that like button if you liked the video. I'm excited to start making more of these types of videos for you guys, and much more to come on this street glide build. I just filmed the first moto vlog. The audio is kind of messed up a little bit, so I'm still gonna post it, see what you guys think. If it's so horrible you can't stand it, let me know. But next video you'll see that stuff, and yeah, as always, stay awesome.